I built this storage cabinet underneath my stairs. It's a little bit cramped in here, but we don't really need that much room. We store all of our bulk food that we get from Sam's Club. We're at that point of our life where we're starting to shop for groceries in bulk. And so it's nice to be able to store all of them in here. It's a little bit heavy because of how much stuff we have in here, but you just have to pick up and drag out. And then there's all of our stuff. It goes in pretty deep. And this is how I built it. The first thing that I did is I built some structure underneath the stairs. You can see that the support beam here is not strong at all, and I don't want it to be moving. So I framed it in just a little bit. Okay, so you can see that I got the underneath the stairs framed out a bit better over there and over here. And I have just a little bit of plywood lined up with some shims so that I can put my drawer slides in and get them to be the same height. This side over here is going to be a real pain to do just because it's so close to the wall. So I might have to put the drawer slide on first and then put the drawer in here. But because it's underneath the stairs and so close to the wall, it's going to be real hard to do. But I'll try it out. See where we go. Okay, so this is going to be real difficult. I got the drawer slides on. They're on both sides of the drawer. And I got like a little platform to support from underneath. The problem is that they need to go in there. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit it down and extend the drawer slides, and hopefully I'll be able to like stand on it with this platform and not damage it too much because it's going right directly on there. And then that way I'll be able to put the drawer slides in, and hopefully it should be good. Wish me luck. Okay, so this is actually gonna work out pretty well. I have the drawer slides extended in there. Now all I have to do is just get in the box and screw it in, and hopefully it will be enough to hold it. I am using a bit longer screws than what it came with. These are the screws I'm using, and these are the screws that it came with. So a bit shorter, a bit longer I mean, and hopefully they work good, but wish me luck. Alrighty, so first problem, it doesn't slide in and out very good. So I've already unscrewed it and took all the screws out. I think my problem is that I have it just, and right now it's resting on the bottom board, and I don't know why I thought that would work, but there's no air gap. And so what I need to do is I need to raise it up so that there is an air gap in between it. So let's do that now. Okay, so you can see what I mean is that I just had it resting. There's no drop here. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of how I was doing it, I'm gonna put 2 here. So that way it's fully supported. And then I have some more that I'm gonna put inside and just let it sit in there. So that way it's just fully supported. I'm gonna move these like this, I think, just to give it more support. And we'll go from there. Okay, so didn't really even get very far. Another problem, the floor that I'm referencing, this tile, is different height than the floor that is underneath there. So what I think I might just do is just make sure that I'm just trying to put all my weight over on this side. So we'll do it like this, and then just try to put, when I'm in there trying to screw it in, put all my weight on this side. I'll record this part so you can see what it takes for me to get in here and screw this in. I was sweating so much when I was trying to do it before. And ignore my headlamp. Okay, moment of truth. It's not wanting to go. Okay, get these out from underneath of it. Got my support boards out from underneath of it. And it wants to go. hell yeah, it's not super secure. I didn't get long enough drawer slides. It's gonna be hard for me to show, but I don't think it's gonna matter too much. And I should be able to put something on it so that it comes just right out to here. But let me see if I can show this real quick. So down there, I don't know if you can see that at all. Change my headlight. Down there, oh, you can't really see it. No, you can't really see it, but the drawer slide is not long enough. You can obviously see that it's short on both sides. And so if I would have gotten a longer one, it probably would have worked just a little bit better, but for what we're using this for, it'll be great. So just using a scrap piece, you can see that it's just a little bit proud when I hold it firm. Just a little bit proud. I don't think that's too big of a deal. We're gonna be pretty close, I think. And there'll be a little bit of a gap in between. There'll be a little bit of a gap in between here, so you won't really be able to see it very well, I don't think. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Let's start putting some stuff in here. I am pretty happy with it. I think it's a little bit, it's probably just because there's smaller drawer slides and they're not screwed in all the way, but it is a little bit difficult to open. I might have not given it enough clearance on either side, but overall I am very pleased with it. You know, just shopping at all these big bulk stores for your groceries, you end up with a bunch of leftovers and you don't really know where to put them, so they just end up cluttering up your pantry. And this will help us clear them out quite well. If I learned anything during this project, if you're working in cramped spaces, you can hear how hard I'm breathing. If you worked in cramped spaces, you should get drawer slides that separate. These drawer slides that go together are really nice if you were working in like maybe a cabinet or something that you have easy access to, but I did not, and it was very difficult climbing in and out of that. But we got it done, and I think it looks pretty good. I'll get the faceplate made and put that on there, and then we're all finished. Alrighty, so I'm not really super happy with how the front panel turned out. If I hold it up against, you can see that there's a good amount of gap all the way up and not as far on this side. So what that's telling me is that the box is not where it should be. I think I'm going to take everything out of it because I have, you know, stuff in there now. I'm going to take everything out of it and I'm going to put it back. I'm going to mark it and put it back in where I think it should go. All right, so I got these in here. It's much better lined up now than what it was before. Camera focus. Much better lined up. Now I just need to put, I don't know if I'm gonna put a drawer pull on it or what. I just nailed this in instead of like gluing it or anything. That way if it does need to be worked on, I can take it off relatively easy. And then I'm gonna put some trim right here so that it hides that just a little bit. But it does look really a lot better.